Glentoran's 50th Irish Cup semi-final, but they lost the last semi-final they played against the Blues, 2-0 in 1976. Stephen Douglas, who's been struggling recently with a groin injury, starts up front with the potent Gary McCartney. 6 goals for him in 4 games with the Blues this season. At the back, John Devine will be out to impress again after a good game for the Northern Ireland under-21s on Tuesday. Like the Glens, the Irish Cup might be the only avenue to Europe next season for Linfield, and it's a trophy that hasn't seen the inside of the Blues cabinet since 1982. Linfield's last final was 85 when they lost to Glentoran. Jeff Spears continues in the defence with David Jeffrey on the bench, and Noel Bailey is back. He missed the Argentina game, Northern Ireland under-21 duty called. A hugely important game for both sides, with the league title a doubtful prize for either team. And the referee is Mr. Leslie Irvine from Limavady. A great roar to start this tremendous occasion, a sunny spring day at Windsor Park. 4 Big 2 meetings this season, 14 goals for Glentoran, just 5 for Linfield, and the Blues haven't beaten the Glens since last season's Irish Cup quarter-final. George Dunlop in goal for Linfield as usual, resplendent in red today. Up goes Docherty, wins the flick. Here's Grattan, in comes Campbell. Docherty covering. Caffrey, Devine, very impressive for the under-21s on Tuesday. Looking for Campbell, time to turn, McKeown. McGackie, Bailey, McGackie goes on the run, Kerr goes through the middle. Bailey for McGackie, kept it in well. Neil, good work from McGackie. Grattan's the man at the far post. Jim Grattan, chance perhaps for Bailey, but Devine was there. Noel Bailey so good at coming from midfield, very good in attack indeed. Jim Grattan, Jeff Spears is at the near post. That's looking for McGackie, but the whistle's gone. A little bit of bustling in the box, and a free kick, the decision. Dean Smith, very good singer, I'm told. Best singer in the Glentoran team. Will they be singing tonight, though? Well, it's nil each at the moment. Bailey and Caskey, Campbell strongly in, Caskey forward. McKeown, Douglas, and he reads the game so well, McKeown. Jim Grattan and McCaffrey fouls Grattan. Conor McCaffrey doing the marking job in the midfield right winger. Darren Coyle, McGackie just coming short for his teammate, and now Lee Docherty, who played so well against Argentina, but that's not a good ball. John Devine, Docherty. Burrows is in space inside him, but he took the narrow line, and this is Douglas. McKeown, and a rather blatant foul by Lindsay McKeown, and it looks like the experienced Linfield sweeper is going to be booked by Leslie Irvine with 12 minutes gone. And really there, it was what you would probably call a professional foul, because the man was past him. And the body check went in. Caffrey, Campbell, Burrows goes out to meet him. Caskey, Burrows, good work from Burrows, excellent. So Burrows signed from Crusaders. We are signing 2 for Linfield. McGackie bars, McGackie wins it. This is Bailey pushing up as usual. George Neal. Nowhere to go at the moment for Noel Bailey. And Michael Hayes there in support, but that was good covering from Billy Caskey, the ageless. Haid, Kerr, Neal. Just bouncing the ball off John Kerr, George Neal. He had a season with Bangor Rugby Club. Somewhere in the middle of 12 seasons at the Oval. Goal kick Linfield. Kasky. Good flick on to Johnny Jamieson. Michael Haid has turned, and that looks like another free kick to Glentoran. This time it's Gary McCartney who felt the studs of a Linfield defender. But it was more sleight of foot by Gary McCartney than any nasty intentions from Jeff Spears. John Devine calling for the ball to be put to the far side of the penalty area from this free kick. Johnny Jamieson looking for Douglas. Good flick to Devine. Well, he just couldn't get there. Again, a lot of bounce. Whenever the ball lands in that penalty area, it is quite firm. It was out of the pitch before the game, and just couldn't get there. Bailey, McGackie. Haid goes on the run. Johnny Jamieson tries to cover him, and Johnny Jamieson covers him very effectively, but didn't do that well. Here's Haid as Burrows got the pace to keep it in. John Kerr! Oh, almost from John Kerr. Just couldn't quite get the angle on the header. Doherty, McCaffrey for Douglas. Haid up, Spears, Burrows, Devine, Kasky. Burrows into the bottom tier of the North Stand. Neil, Kasky, Bailey. Neil for Kasky. Barney Bars. That's aim for McCartney. Coyle. McKeown. Burrows. McKeown. Playing away out of trouble at the moment, Linfield. Sid Burrows. Raymond Campbell. Billy Kasky's to his right. So's Johnny Jamieson screaming for the ball. Gets it. Campbell goes a nice wee run down the right-hand side. Gives Jamieson the chance to check inside. Good ball through for Kasky. And Jeff Spears read that block so well. Timed it beautifully. Haid for McGackie. And that's to Stephen Douglas. Jeff Spears played the ball that Douglas probably wanted to Billy Kasky. George Neil, Campbell outside him. Neil looking for McCartney. Coyle though did well. Here's Doherty now. Chance for Linfield to break. Jim Grattan, he wants him short, says Doherty, and he did come short eventually. Nice little lay off towards Doherty again. Here's Moore. And Johnny Jamieson is onside as McCartney runs. McCartney has pace. McCartney for Glentoran. Oh, this could go in. It's gone in from Gary McCartney. There was little pace on the ball, but doesn't matter. It's his 35th goal of the season, his 7th against Linfield. 30 minutes gone and Glentoran have taken the lead. Well, Gary McCartney has so much pace. He was given just a little bit too much room, and there was no speed on that ball at all as it trickled agonisingly across George Dunlop's line. 1-0. Haid, Bailey, Devine and Kasky, Doherty, George Neil, Barney Bars, McGackie comes in, and he made it difficult for Dean Smith with Barney Bars, and I think that was the apology there. Martin McGackie coming in, excellent sniper of half chances, Martin McGackie. Douglas and Spears, and Spears wins that, but I fancy it came off the back of Stephen Douglas's head. McGackie, Bailey, Campbell, Keown, Spears, and here's Jamieson, but the free kick to Linfield, taken quickly. No Bailey outside him. Burrows in midfield. McGacky's up front. McGacky. Burrows played it well. Kerr. And Moore. John Kerr. Terry Moore and John Kerr. Eventually it comes off the Americans' feet. And that was good defensive work from Terry Moore on the man from Toronto. Plays for America, but born in Canada. Douglas, good flick into space, but there was nobody there. And McCartney's efforts to get across to the ball, fouling Darren Coyle. So again, Linfield taking that free kick quickly to Darren Coyle. Tim Grattan to his right. Coyle, McCaffrey, Terry Moore. There's a chance to run here as Douglas goes in the run down the right-hand side. He's got space. Moore looking for Jemison. Jemison for Glentoran. Out came Dunlop. Well, Johnny Jemison took a crack in the shin there, but play goes on. It's Linfield break. Gacky. Burrows. Haid. And Burrows. McGacky takes up his position now at the edge of the penalty area. Kasky the free kick, and a chance now for Johnny Jemison to receive some attention. Two Glentoran substitutes warming up as a result of that injury. Jemison, it seems, is fit to continue. Linfield free kick. 4 men on the edge of that Glentoran penalty area for Michael Haid to aim for. And the defence came out very well indeed. Well timed. Advance and offside. 7 minutes to go to half-time here at Windsor Park, and it's Glentoran 1, Linfield 0. Gary McCartney almost inevitably the scorer. McCaffrey, Doherty, Grattan, Burrows. He's tried hard in midfield, and this is Campbell. Raymond Campbell. Stephen Douglas goes in the run. This is Campbell. Can he go all the way? What a run by Raymond Campbell. Maradona-like. Oh, he's done it! He's done it, Raymond Campbell. That was a brilliant individual goal. What a run. Reminiscent of the great Argentinian himself. He beat the entire defence. I mean, it looked as if it might come to nothing. Well, he scored 2-0. 37 minutes gone, and Glentoran ahead now by those 2 clear goals, McCartney and Campbell. Doherty. Back comes Bars. So a little bit of pressure from the Blues as we approach the end of the first half. Sid Burrows will take this corner kick for Linfield. Spears up at the near post as always. Jim Grattan behind him. Looking for Spears, but it was Bars at the near post for the Glens. Jemison, McCaffrey. Campbell it was indeed who managed to get it away to Gary McCartney. Stephen Douglas screaming for the ball on the right-hand side. That was a good pass from McCartney, who's gone into the box now too. George Neal's up as well. Looking for McCartney, Bailey, Doherty. McCaffrey. Keown. George Neal wins it though, and here's Billy Kasky. Fine inside him. Douglas again going on a good run down that right-hand side. Jeff Spears did the right thing. Haid. Keown. space, and quite often he's been given a little bit of space on the left-hand side, Noel Bailey, but the whistle has gone to signal the end of this first half. The first half, a few chances, but 2 goals, and Glentoran just looking a little bit sharper when it came to finishing. Gary McCartney scoring the first one, and the second coming from Raymond Campbell, and the score at the interval then, Glentoran 2, Linfield 0. And David Jeffrey is a second half substitute for Linfield, replacing Jim Grattan. So the Glens fairly comfortable at the moment. Coyle wins that throw. Doherty. Spears. Linfield pushing up already, as they must do in this second half. In goes Kerr. Bars. McCaffrey. Oh, chance for Coyle. Here's Kerr. John Kerr for Linfield. And Moore just pushing him wide. Now Devine. Oh, mistake from Devine. Here's Doherty. Moore was there and Devine cleared. John Devine. Nice work from him. Southampton, we believe, interested. As a bit of a flurry there between Doherty and McCaffrey. Burrows looking for Spears. Cleared away by Jemison. To his opposite number. Burrows looking for McGackie. And onto the top though. So Linfield have made an interesting substitution with David Jeffrey coming on, and I think he's there to exert his influence on his team. A very inspirational leader indeed. Good knockdown for Burrows. And he struck it well. Did Sid Burrows. Jeffrey. On this occasion, it's Jeffrey who's penalised, and Douglas the victim. Bars, McCaffrey. 3 men up for the Glens. Gary McCartney's one of them. Oh, didn't read that too well. And here's Jemison. Oh, great save, Dunlop. Johnny Jemison, the man who has 6 winners' medals. It wasn't very good work in defence at all, and Jemison so close, saved by the international goalkeeper George Dunlop. It's Jemison himself to take this corner kick for Glentoran. Looking for McCartney. Dunlop. Now this could be a chance for Linfield to break quickly. Noel Bailey. John Kerr's gone to the right. Kerr wins it. Bailey running on strongly. It's done well. McGackie, Martin McGackie, McKeown. Burrows is to his left. That's Burrows and Terry Moore. Corner kick to Linfield, and the crowd on the Spion Cup getting behind their side. They trail by 2 goals to 0. David Jeffrey just entering your picture. Up from defence. Aimed for Jeffrey. Cleared by Caskey back, and here's Jemison. Anywhere will do, really. Here's McKeown. Bailey. Nice ball to McKeown. 3 men up, and David Jeffrey has stayed there if they can find him. Here's Doherty. Kerr. Nice football in towards McGackie. Caskey clears it again. Spears. Kerr. Oh, good turn from John Kerr. Oh, not too far away from the United States international John Kerr. It was a lovely turn, a lovely strike, but not quite the direction. Bailey. Burrows. Devine. Spears. For Bailey. Here comes Neil. Good play by George Neil. Oh, excellent play by George Neil, who has great pace and acceleration. Campbell away to his left-hand side. The ball for Stephen Douglas. Douglas might try one from there. Spears is there too. And Douglas running it too far in the end. And at this juncture, Linfield making their second substitution. Johnny McGee is to come on, former Glenavon player, and Martin McGackie is to come off. McGackie, who scored 278 goals for Linfield, leaves the field. Johnny McGee, who scored 4 in his 16 games for Linfield. Caskey. And David Jeffrey fouling Gary McCartney. Glentoran always making sure that plenty of people back. And that's taken quite nicely and neatly and quickly to George Neal. Devine, complete miss kick. It's worked out all right. Here's Jemison. Devine, Caskey. Neal's gone on a very good run, but he was followed by McGee well. Here's Caskey. And a free kick against Billy Caskey, and that was a scything challenge. George McGill comes onto the field to have a look at Billy Caskey, and Michael Haid has his name taken by the referee. Free kick to Glentoran, which will be taken by Johnny Jemison. George Dunlop should have that one comfortably. This is McGee. Neal. Jemison, but the flag's up for offside. Lindsay McKeown. Free kick for Linfield. Up goes Jeffrey, but beaten by Terry Moore. Here's McCartney. Moore again. What a game he's had, Terry Moore. Terry Moore was in Mexico with the Canadian squad in '86. Excellent game. John Kerr. Burrows looking for Doherty. It's not away yet. There's McGee. This could be awkward. John Kerr. Jeffrey. Coyle. Coyle for McGee. Burrows beaten. And this is John Devine. Devine for Glentoran. McCartney running to his left. John Devine might go all the way himself. John Devine still has it. Oh, good shot, good attempt. Well, I think the defence there was waiting for the through ball to McCartney, and Devine, well, he fancied a bit of a go himself then, and he did well. Campbell gets the final touch of the game, and that's appropriate because it was he who scored the vital second goal, Raymond Campbell. It was a brilliant goal too. Argentinian style written all over it. The first came from Gary McCartney. So the Glentoran Irish Cup success story continues. They won 4 in a row. It was interrupted by Ballymena, and they're into yet another Irish Cup final on the 5th of May. Glentoran 2, Linfield 0. Well, Terry Moore, captain of Glentoran, you must have been happy with your charges today.
Yes, it was a tremendous performance. Another good performance against Linfield. I think it ranks with one of the best of the season. I feel that the work rate and the discipline was there today that was lacking before.
You had a very good game yourself, and in general you must have been pleased with the way the defence tied Linfield up.
Yes, Glentoran seemed to be a team that always has to go forward and score 4 or 5 goals, but whenever we have to defend, and we can defend very well, we'll close teams down, and the proof was there today. And I needed a big game, and I was glad that I got one.
Yes, we're very used to seeing Gary McCartney scoring goals, and yet another one for him this season, another one against the Blues. But what a cracking goal by Raymond Campbell.
Yes, he's turned it on. He's played very well in the last couple of months. He had an injury during the season, put him back a little bit, but that puts him back, I would say, in the transfer spotlight. He's done very, very well. Cool. We talked about David Platt last week, as if he was a world beater. That was equally as good.
Now, another Irish Cup final for Glentoran. How are you able to keep up such a run of success in that competition?
I feel it's of our own making because we seem to go out of the league championship, except for the double win year, and it seems to be the last resort for Europe, and we just lift our games. And again, another final, tremendous sequence, and we're a team for the big occasion, so we're looking forward to it.
So Glentoran through to the Cup final on the 5th of May.